Hi, thank you for watching Digging to China. I'm Dong Shang. If you have not done so already, you can pause and subscribe to my channel. Thanks in advance. Residents of Shanghai are struggling to get meat, rice, and other food supplies under lockdown. Only healthcare workers, volunteers, delivery personnel, and those with special permission are able to move freely under the no-tolerance policy. The strict rules mean that quarantined residents have to order in food or wait for government drop-offs of vegetables, meat, and eggs. Online grocers are often sold out. Some residents received government food packages of meat and vegetables for a few days, but with no word on when they will be allowed out. Anxiety is rising. Complaints about food shortages began after Shanghai closed segments of the city on March 28th. Plans called for 4-day closure of districts while residents were tested. That changed to an indefinite citywide shutdown after case numbers soared. Shoppers who got little warning stripped supermarket shelves. City officials apologized publicly last week and promised to improve food supplies. Officials say Shanghai has enough food, but a deputy mayor, Chen Tong, acknowledged last Thursday that getting it to the last 100 meters to households is a challenge. According to state media, Chen said this at a news conference. Shanghai's battle against the epidemic has reached the most critical moment. Officials must go all out to get living supplies to the city's 25 million people. At the same event, a vice president of Meituan, China's biggest food delivery platform, blamed a shortage of staff and vehicles, according to a transcript released by the company. The executive, Mao Fang, said Meituan has moved automated delivery vehicles and nearly 1,000 extra employees to Shanghai. Another online grocer, Ding Dong, said it shifted 500 employees in Shanghai from other posts to make deliveries. The complaints are an embarrassment for the ruling Communist Party during a politically sensitive year when President Xi Jinping is expected to try to break with tradition and award himself a third 5-year term as leader. Shanghai highlights the soaring human and economic cost of China's zero-COVID strategy that aims to isolate every infected person. Li Xiaoliang is a 30-year-old employee of a courier company. After positive cases were found near his rented house, he has been shared a hotel room with 2 co-workers. Li said they brought instant noodles, but those ran out. Now they eat 1 meal a day of $6 lunchboxes ordered at the front desk, but the vendor sometimes doesn't deliver. Li complained that the local government office clearly said that they didn't care about those staying in the hotel and left us to find our own way, Li said. What we need the most now is supplies, food. One video posted on social media but not verified shows a man screaming on the phone to the authorities, saying he is starving to death. Footage posted to Twitter showed people in the locked-down city banging pots on their balconies to decry a lack of food and other items. They chanted, "We want supplies." In another video posted to the Chinese social media platform Weibo, a drone appeared to warn the residents to cease protesting. It broadcasted this message: "Please comply with COVID restrictions. Control your soul's desire for freedom. Do not open the window or sing. This behavior has the risk of spreading the epidemic." Other footage in recent days has shown residents struggling with security personnel and hazmat-suited medical staff at some compounds, with occupants shouting that they needed food supplies. According to ABC News report, Chen, a resident of the Minhang district in Shanghai's west side, said her household of 5 was given government food packages in March 30 and April 4th. They included chicken, eggplant, carrots, broccoli, and potatoes. Now, vegetables are available online, but meat, fish, and eggs are hard to find. Chen said she joined a neighborhood buying club. Minimum orders are 3,000 yuan, that is $500. So you need other people, she said. Everyone is organizing to order food because we can't count on the government to send it to us, Chen said. They are not reliable. The growing cries for help are also prompting concerns elsewhere in the country. A Weibo user from Ningbo posted, "Every day when I wake up and check Weibo, it is either a post crying out for help or an abusive post about not being able to grab food. No one would have thought that in 2022 there will be a large-scale food shortage in Shanghai." While the Shanghai ports managers say operations are normal, the European Chamber of Commerce in China said its member companies estimate the volume of cargo handled has fallen 40%. Some large factories and financial firms are having employees sleep at work to keep operating with no timetable to end the lockdowns. Some workers aren't volunteering anymore. Rights observers have also expressed increasing concern. Maya Wang is a senior researcher at Human Rights Watch. She said, "The use of the word lockdown can be quite imprecise when used in China compared with the rest of the world. It did fully capture the severity of the situation. Residents of means have turned to groups to bulk buy supplies, but access to these avenues is outside the reach of the most vulnerable. If you are poor or have disabilities, or if you are old, often you can be shut out of these resources or don't know about these resources at all. The consequences can be quite dire," Wang said. There are reports that some elderly people have died during the lockdown after not being able to access vital medication. The strict lockdown on the cosmopolitan city of 25 million is shaping up to be the largest challenge to China's strict dynamic zero COVID policy. Analysts say any easing of restrictions will be unlikely ahead of a meeting of the 20th National Party Congress in November, where China's leader Xi Jinping is expected to seek another 5-year term in November. This is so unfortunate. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment and subscribe to my channel. Just click the subscribe button right here. I'll see you again shortly.